Hi, everyone. It's been nearly 3 decades since Midsomer Murders first took us to those beautiful yet deadly English villages, where roses climbed the walls, secrets hid behind lace curtains, and even the calmest Sunday could turn into chaos. But behind every chilling mystery and charming smile were real people, the actors whose own lives held just as much drama, heartache, and triumph as the stories they told. Some found peace, others faced tragedy, and a few simply vanished from the spotlight. So today, we pull back the curtain to reveal what really happened to the stars of Midsomer Murders. And their stories will surprise you. Barry Jackson was never the loudest man on set, but as Dr. George Bullard, he became the calm at the center of every storm. His quiet strength and gentle humor brought balance to even the darkest moments of Midsomer Murders. Born in Birmingham in 1938, Barry grew up in post-war struggle, raised by hard-working parents who taught him endurance before ambition. After graduating from the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art, he faced years of rejection before earning roles in Doctor Who, Z-Cars, and Lovejoy. Then came Midsomer Murders in 1997, the role that made him beloved worldwide. Appearing in 76 episodes, he became the show's steady heart. When he passed away in 2013 at 75, his true legacy wasn't fame. It was quiet excellence and timeless grace. Then there was Rosalie Crutchley, unforgettable as Lucy Bellringer. Fierce, witty, and full of life, she could silence a killer with a single look. But her real story carried a deeper kind of drama. Born into a struggling middle-class family during the Great Depression, Rosalie's childhood was marked by cold winters and the scent of coal fires. She studied piano and voice at the Royal Academy of Music, her eyes set on a life beyond hardship. Casting directors often told her she was too sharp, her voice too strong, her eyes too intense. But those very qualities became her strength. From films like Quo Vadis to The 6 Wives of Henry V, she embodied women who refused to break. When Midsomer Murders offered her the role of Lucy Bellringer in 1997, she accepted instantly, even though her health was failing. That episode became her final bow, her last performance before passing away later that same year at 77. Her $1.5 million fortune could never measure the power of her presence. Few characters in Midsomer Murders were as unforgettable as Iris Rainbird, the sharp-tongued gossip who could turn secrets into power. Behind her was Elizabeth Spriggs, a woman whose own life was filled with courage and sacrifice. Born in Buxton, Derbyshire in 1929, Elizabeth grew up in a home lacking warmth and found comfort in music. Trained at the Royal College of Music, she later followed her heart to the stage, even leaving her husband and young daughter at 21 to pursue acting, a decision that shaped her forever. Through hardship and perseverance, she rose from small theaters to acclaimed roles in Sense and Sensibility and Harry Potter. Her portrayal of Iris Rainbird in 1997 was unforgettable. When she passed in 2008, she left behind grace, resilience, and a lasting legacy. Then came Nigel Davenport, who portrayed William Smithers with authority and quiet menace. Born in 1928 in Great Shelford, Cambridge, Nigel grew up in an academic family. His father was a respected Cambridge professor. But Nigel wasn't meant for the classroom. His decision to pursue acting shocked his family and broke tradition. Yet it was that very rebellion that defined his artistry. His deep voice and commanding presence made him unforgettable in films like A Man for All Seasons, Mary, Queen of Scots, and Chariots of Fire. Even as illness later weakened his lungs, his spirit never faltered. He continued attending events and interviews, always poised, always proud. Nigel Davenport passed away in 2013 at 85, leaving behind $3 million and a legacy of quiet brilliance. Robert Hardy, who played Robert Cavendish, carried himself with the same aristocratic poise his characters often demanded. Born in 1925 in Cheltenham, Gloucestershire, Robert grew up under the stern discipline of his headmaster father. Love was scarce, expectations were high. When World War II broke out, he joined the Royal Air Force as a pilot, facing horrors that left permanent scars. After the war, He studied at Oxford University under legends C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien, yet he couldn't resist the pull of the stage. He became one of Britain's most respected actors, with unforgettable roles in All Creatures Great and Small, Sense and Sensibility, and Harry Potter, where he portrayed Cornelius Fudge. Robert Hardy passed away in 2017 at 91, leaving behind $5 million and the admiration of generations. No name is more synonymous with Midsomer Murders than John Nettles, the man who embodied DCI Tom Barnaby. Calm, patient, and deeply human, he solved murders not with arrogance, but with empathy. Born in 1943 in St. Austell, Cornwall, John was adopted as a baby after his birth mother, an Irish nurse, left him behind. That early wound shaped his compassion and emotional depth. Before fame, he worked in small repertory theaters and BBC dramas, waiting years for a breakthrough. It came in 1997, when he stepped into the fields of Midsomer County. For 14 years, he became the show's soul, guiding viewers through mystery after mystery with quiet brilliance. When he retired in 2011, he did so gracefully, saying, "It's better to leave people wanting more." Today, at 81, John Nettles lives peacefully in Devon, writing books and narrating documentaries. His estimated net worth of $10 million reflects not fame, but a life of earned respect. Jane Wymark, born in London in 1952, played Joyce Barnaby, the kind-hearted wife who grounded every story in Midsomer Murders. Daughter of actor Patrick Wymark, she grew up surrounded by theater and imagination. Before her iconic role, she appeared in Lovejoy, Dangerfield, and A Touch of Frost, earning praise for her authenticity. Her chemistry with John Nettles made the Barnaby marriage beloved. When Neil Dudgeon became DCI John Barnaby in 2011, his warmth and humor kept the show's legacy alive. Born in Doncaster in 1961, Dudgeon rose from modest roots to lead Midsomer Murders with enduring charm and success. As D.S. Ben Jones, Jason Hughes gave Midsomer Murders its warmth and humor. Born in Port Talbot, Wales in 1971, Jason grew up in a working-class family with big dreams and few opportunities. After training at Lambda, he struggled for years before his breakthrough role in This Life. When he joined Midsomer Murders in 2005, he quickly became a fan favorite. After 8 years, he left to pursue new creative projects, proving that success means knowing when to move forward. Today, at 53, he continues to act on stage and television, his journey an example of dedication and passion. When Nick Hendricks arrived in 2016 as DS Jamie Winter, the show found new energy. Born in Ascot, Berkshire, Nick trained at RADA and appeared in Black Mirror, The Crown, and Call the Midwife before joining Midsomer Murders. His charm and modern approach gave the show fresh life, bridging old traditions with new storytelling. Now 40, he continues to play Jamie Winter while co-running Driven, an automotive media company, with his wife, actress Jessica Ellerby. And who could forget Annette Badland as Dr. Fleur Perkins? Bold, brilliant, and utterly unique, she brought humor and intelligence to every autopsy scene. Born in post-war Birmingham, Annette trained at East 15 Acting School and spent years perfecting her craft on stage before becoming a television legend. From Doctor Who to Outlander and Ted Lasso, she's proven that true talent never ages. Joining Midsomer Murders in 2018, she redefined the pathologist role, giving it edge, warmth, and wit. At 74, she continues to work across film and TV, a reminder that passion knows no limits. For nearly 3 decades, Midsomer Murders has been more than just a detective series. It's been a tapestry of life, of ambition, pain, laughter, and legacy. The actors who walked through its villages may have left the screen, but their stories live on. They showed us that behind every camera lens are real people. Dreamers who turned rejection into art and heartbreak into strength. So, which story touched your heart the most? Was it the strength of John Nettles or the grace of Rosalie Crutchley? Tell us in the comments below. And if these stories inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more timeless journeys through the legends of Midsomer Murders, where mystery meets the soul.